Here we got a nice 57 Chevy Convertible, baby blue on the exterior, baby blue on the interior. Looks like all original. It's got to be, you know, when you got the battery, you know, when you're doing that kind of attention to the battery, and you got a one cylinder, master cylinder on the brakes, and it's all original like that, you know, no Willwood brakes, and you got a generator, you know it's original, you know. I don't know if it's a 283 or 265 or what. It's got the original, you know, that's how they didn't have, PCV valve came out in the 60s, and they said, oh, that's emissions, and I don't know what the hell. So this is a really, I guess the only thing that's not original on it is how the wires are covered up with the, you know, the stainless steel wrapping, whatever you call that. But that's kind of like a vintage style wrapping instead of that braided junk. So there's a fully decked out 57. Interior is like original and brand new. Oh. 4-speed on the floor. You got your tachometer on the side, and this car is very sweet, man. Yeah, I always like the emergency brake up there, you know. Oh, they don't call those emergency brakes anymore. They call them hand brakes, right? Because the internees. They were the emergency brake when the brakes went out. And of course, your fuel filler is right in the tail light. You flip that open. You know, people, when this car first came out, they were like, where do you fill it up? But all convertibles, to me, are awesome. I don't know what the hell it is. I love convertibles. And of course, he's got the exhaust coming out below the bumpers. Sometimes you got them going out through the bumpers, you know, but either way. And I never saw these cars in this kind of shape, even back in the early 70s, you know. Chrome would be dented up, or the headlights would be rusted in the front there, very commonly. And got the clock on there. Very nice. You know, one thing he's got even like, you know, attention to detail, like the original type hose clamps, heater hoses that say GM on them, right? It's got an aluminum intake, or maybe that's just, you know what, that's cast iron intake, I think, and it's painted like that, the gray, you know, the gray color. No oil leak on this thing at all. You can see your fuel filter right there. It's got an element in the glass, that's nice. I think it's super clean. The carb doesn't, there's no gas from the carb dripping on the intake or nothing, man. Damn. Yeah, it's amazing. Like, these cars were pretty safe back then, despite, you know, the BS. I know they advertise and they show like a 2008 Chevy versus a 62 bubble top, but they never showed a 2008 Chevy. I remember the head-on collision advertisement with the airbags, but they never showed like a 2008 Chevy with something like this, or a 58 Chevy. You know, the 62, I think it was a 62 bubble top. That was not a very safe car, because something like this was very structurally sound, you know. It's not, you know, you'll hang together. It's a lot safer than a motorcycle, that's for sure.